Welcome into the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni. Joining me, as always, is my co-host and partner, Mr. Andrew, the TD King. Rob, happy hump day, sir. We're moving right through it. How we doing? How we feeling?
Yes, sir. Feeling fantastic. Time to shake and bake, as our thumbnail / background promotes. Hey, you know what they say? If you're not first, you're last, right? Always.
Yes.
Ricky, I was high when I said that. Such a good movie.
It's the fastest that gets laid, and it's the fastest that gets paid.
Boom.
Clip it.
Clip it.
Welcome in, everybody. Be sure to smash the like button. Follow the Fanspeak Network. We are so close to our 500 followers.
I think 491 right now, right? I think the thing at the bottom is just one off.
Inching closer to 500. Do your part. Share the video so we can get a handful more subs. We can get this family draft going. A giveaway night, giving away $500 in prizes. And then we start the build up for 1,000 and we do it all over again. Do your part. Share the video. Like I said, follow the channel and spread the good word. Spread the good word. Andrew, any news you want to cover before we jump into this live big board draft here?
Oh, man, of course. We had big breaking news going to the New York Giants, Mr. Jesus himself, Russell Wilson, followed by, obviously, Jameis went there first, right? We were all excited. We made the the comment of Jameis is a godly man, and he tweeted out that forget like what Bible verse it is, but it's like love thy neighbor, and it's like, all right, like we know what he's going in for, right? He's going for there for Malik Neighbors, and not so fast.
Russell Wilson, yeah.
Yeah, and then not so fast. Russell Wilson comes to town. I did see somebody said, I can't wait for the next quarterback to come out on Netflix where they're just going to do the New York Giants, because now you got Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Tommy DeVito. Just what an absolute funny quarterback room.
Oh, that's a lineup. No, that's a lineup. Would love to see them do like 5 minutes on stage as well. I mean, most of it would probably turn into sermons, obviously, to lead off, and then I don't know, maybe like some scene reads from Sopranos. I'm not sure how that would play out. I don't like it. The NFL just kind of telling the Giants like, hey, quit trying to make Jameis happen. We're not going to let it happen. It's like every time he goes somewhere, he's got to be in competition with somebody. Like, just let him be a bridge quarterback. I don't understand. And Russell Wilson, what are you doing? What are you doing, pal? What are you doing? Jameis Winston's already there. Why are you signing there? Like, you just got out of this situation with you and Justin Fields. What are you doing, pal? Go away.
Yeah, I did see somebody point out that how's Russell Wilson going to survive in that New York media scene? Like, they're going to eat him alive.
He's going to be fine. He's numb to all of it.
He's going to have to be.
Like, that's like saying the same thing to Jameis. Like, oh, how's Jameis going to be able to handle it? With a smile and a prayer. That's about it. That's pretty much the case for both of them, other than, they're both going to say weird stuff all the time.
Speaking of prayer before every game, I wonder, is it going to be Jameis or is it going to be Russell Wilson that leads their introductory prayer?
I'm sure they'll take turns, and then someone else will try to take a turn.
Are they going to, like, ping pong each other? It's going to be like one of them does it, and then someone's like, yes, but...
Is it? Do you think it's one person that's like, all right, I'm preaching.
I'm lead prayer today, guys. Lead prayer. Russell starts and Jameis finishes.
Probably how most games are going to go.
I was going to say over under, Bruni. Russell Wilson starts 14 and a half games this year.
Under.
Oh, what an interesting time to be a New York Giants fan. I'm sure that is.
I think the fans, they call them that.
Yeah, I mean, like, better or worse now for Neighbors with Russell at the helm?
He can run a little bit. He can protect himself, like with play action, and he can scoot away from some troubles, but the offensive line's still bad. So this is not good for either one. What you liked about Jameis is he can get it out and he can get it downfield. He's got a strong arm still. I mean, Russ, we've seen some good throws from him, but he's just so like milk and honey. It's just so vanilla. It's ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. Steve says, paper, rock, scissors for who leads the prayer. uh, so good. Meg also pointing out Diggs to the Pats, exciting for Drake May. I I agree with that. Yeah, like is Diggs gonna be what Diggs has been? I don't know, maybe, but it's good for May. It's really good for May. I mean, you have a guy who's been very
Mm.
good in Stephon Diggs, all of his career, and I think he's going to set up Dre for some nice ability in the red zone. I feel like Diggs is we've seen him be pretty silky smooth on some of his routes. So I think, in the red zone that'll really help May. And then, them just moving the ball up and down the field. I think that does honestly help. Now I hope that,
Mm.
Diggs plays 100% like with his heart for this team because
Mm.
like you're going
Things
to the
aren't going to be great.
yeah, you're going to the Pats. Like we've seen Diggs kind of shut her down a little bit and throw some tantrums in situations. And I feel like he's going to a team where that's going to happen at some point. So I'm
Mhm.
hoping that doesn't happen. I hope he, actually is there 100%, heartedly for Drake May and the Patriots, but we shall see. It's going to be interesting.
Andrew is playing the locker room cancer narrative. He just can't get away from it.
Oops. Num, 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 num.
He just can't stop.
Mike Rob checking in on your internet. How's it been?
It's been solid. I mean, you guys tell me, really.
I mean, you haven't been freezing yet, so all is
Seems
good.
like it's probably better than. I mean, I mentioned it before. Like, I said, hey, I followed the instructions, reset the modem. I did my thing. Seems like things have been hunky dory since then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Steve and Meg going back and forth in the chat here. Steve saying Russ still throws deep, but the bigger issue is far fewer turnovers that will keep drives alive. Meg says I have crap load of May, so happy for any weapons and still rooting for Travis Hunter.
I
Yeah.
I have a lot of Stephon Diggs, so he's my most exposed receiver right now. He's still at wide receiver 58. So, uh, same argument as Adam Thielen, current ADP versus potential production, really wherever he was going to land. I don't love the Patriots for a landing spot, but I love the situation right now because who else is really there to steal targets? Like maybe Hunter Henry steal some valuable targets in the red zone, but really the competition is like clearing away in favor of Stephon Diggs right now. Could change if they spend an early draft pick on a Tet McMillan. But I think if a pick like that, you actually almost feel better about the offense in total because you're like, hey, we've got multiple threats. We've got a quarterback that has a nice little baseline rushing ability. A couple of, woulda, shoulda, coulda running backs in a Ramondre and Antonio. Maybe they had somebody else there as well, or sign a free agent. Still plenty of veterans available. We mentioned them before: Dobbins, Chubb, Gus Edwards. Still, I think any one of those guys would be welcomed into that group with just the kind of middling feeling that we get from Gibson and Ramondre, and just like the no boom factor there. We talked about Ramondre just absolutely putting on the ball on the ground last season, 7 fumbles in our dead zone RB conversation from Monday. Go back and check that out. I then, ensuing after that show, Andrew, I did a draft where, of course, that's all I drafted was dead zone running backs. All I drafted. I started
Yeah.
off Najee, James Conner.
I mean, yeah, and I think we made the point of like it's still an okay thing to do. Like I don't think the dead zone running backs is what we think of when we thought of years past. Because so the really good ones got pushed up, the other ones just kind of sitting in the middle, but there's definitely fine ones in there that you can construct yourself a nice team with a few of those guys and hope a couple of them pop off for you.
No, Steve was saying even if they grab Tet there, still like Diggs if he's healthy. No, I would like Diggs actually more if the offense had, a little bit more volume. They're turning the dial a little bit for us, getting another weapon so that you get, again, more of like a total baseline for the offense, keeps them on the field, less dead drives, potential turnovers, kind of like going back to the Russ point with the Giants and things like that. You still have a young QB in Drake May. We like the promise. We look for the step forward in year 2, but I think it's still a project type of situation. Like I'm not booming for May. This definitely helps the scenario and the situation for him. Doesn't lend favor for the ADP because it will probably climb. But again, I think this is nice for both May ADP, Stephon Diggs value. I think we're okay with this.
Yeah, Mike Rob pointing out, Bruni mentions Chubb at least one a podcast. You got some Chubb NFTs you trying to pump?
Always.
James says, I think there's a solid chance that Nick Chubb will be handling goal line work for a contending team in December. Doesn't worry me that he isn't signed now.
I really hope that's not the case, but I agree with the beginning of that statement. I think that he does do exactly that. He goes to a situation where he's not demanded to take the ball with volume, just has scoring short yardage opportunities. And I think that's enough for me at his ADP. You just look around the league. I mean, he could very well be the 5th running back for the Kansas City Chiefs for all I know. I think he absolutely has a job. You know, he gets like closer to like, you know, midsummer after the draft. You're seeing some of those, you know, he doesn't have pro days, but, you know, he'll drop the IG, you know, running around some garbage cans, you know, doing some drills, some touch rounds, you know, nothing too crazy. Show the
No
bulk,
big deal.
show the bulk, show the legs, show the bulk, you know, that sort of thing. And then he'll get signed.
All right. Anything else? Or you want to hop in the draft?
No, wait. Yes. Let's draft. Let's draft. Before we do, let's go ahead and smash that like button, follow the Fanspeak Network, share the video. Let's ride. Let's fly.
All right. Going to pull up the draft here for everybody. Once again, hopping in the big board, $10 entry. If anybody wants to join us, I'll give you a second here to get yourself prepared. Bruni, I will count us down to get in there. Again, share the video, get us to 500 subs. Help us send you part of that $500 giveaway. So close,
Please.
Bruni. So close. You can see the finish line. It's almost there.
But so far away.
Mike Rob says Chubb, Henry, and Jackson doing the wing T offense. That would be hilarious.
Who says no?
Yeah, that's right. It would be pretty funny.
But that's what I'm saying. Like somebody's going to be like, oh, wait a second. I could do that. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of spots where he could be the 2nd or 3rd guy and he would be pretty content with that.
Yep. All right. Well, if we are prepared, Bruni, let's hop up in one here. I'm going to count it down and get in on my phone and then pull it up on the screen. So, Bruni, are you ready?
Sí, bueno.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter.
Uh-oh. Draft started soon.
Oh, Bruni, I'm in 11 more to start. You're going to have to pull your thing up. Dude, we got hosed.
No, I'm coming.
Everyone get out.
I'm
not staying in the overflow. Oh, no. Got hosed, Brune Dog.
I'm in. We're good.
Yeah, you're in. That means you went in before I said go. Good to know that you don't listen to my instructions. What a guy. Pull your screen up. Golly.
What are you talking about? Pull my screen up.
Steve says he's in with me. Steve, I got out. I'm not in the overflow draft. Got out.
Oh, I'm in that one. I told you.
What?
Get in.
Oh, okay.
Get in.
Eight more to start. Okay, my bad. Yeah. I'm in. Mike Rob says you dirty. Mike, get back in. 8 more to start. So Bernie, you're gonna fire off too.
I'm 1-3 in this other one. I keep getting top 5. It's kind of wild.
Is anybody in that one?
No, I don't. Not no one that I know of. I mean, there's some badges. Maybe they were like, "Oh, let's search live draft on YouTube and see who we can snap."
We still got 4 more to start in the other one here.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie's going to be throwing off too. He's not going to be attentive to the draft.
No. This is good practice. This is good. This is a good thing.
We needed this.
We needed this. I know this has been too soft. This has been way too soft. We got to.
You should let that one auto draft. Green Bean said he's in with you at 5, Bernie.
Okay, all right. So let's get some flavor there, Green Bean. I'm already on the board, already messing shit up. That's cool. Let's go J Jettas. This one's not even filled, this second one.
No, 3 more to start.
Boom, got me there. It's the only thing I save my cardio for.
Oh.
What I have left, that's where it goes. Green Bean going Brian Thomas at 5. Wow.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Job, Green Bean.
Getting
This
spicy.
draft is starting. I will pull it back up on the screen here. All right. We got Mike at the 3 spots. Steve at the 9 spot. I'm in the 11 spot. Bruni in the 12 spot. If anybody else has gotten in with us and want us to look at your team at the end, let us know. Oh, wait. Just Young is that James Young?
Maybe. I actually have the 12-13 pick. I like that over here. I wanted to get the back end. I haven't gotten this draft slot yet.
He says I jumped in at 10. Oh, the Century? Is that you, the Century here?
That's weird. That there's a Just Young at 7 as well.
Right. All right, draft is kicked off. Let's do it. Shake and bake, baby. I'm assuming no surprises here. Yep, Jamar Chase.
Let's see what Mike does here. Pick 3.
Gibbs, Mike Raub. Yeah, I mean, we're in here with Steve, so we got no chance. Dude just finishes 4th in these things, 5th, whatever, and no big deal. God.
It's okay.
We're
I'm
gonna
doing screen drafts. I'll get one.
We're gonna screenshot Steve's team at the end and then just replicate it in other drafts.
See what he does.
So we can be a part
maybe
of
I've already done
it. Maybe I've already done it. All right, Gibbs, JJ, Barkley, Robinson. Got Roger Goodell watching over my shoulder. Bruni, you can't be quiet the entire time.
I wonder if I get Brian Thomas in this draft at 12.
Stop focusing on the stepchild, all right? This is your regular kid.
I am up in 6 picks, I know.
Looks like I will have an interesting pick here, depending. Okay. Trying to think what Bruni's gonna do. I think I know what Bruni's gonna do.
You don't know shit.
Oh, I think I do.
You don't know nothing about nothing.
What do you?
You can try though. You can try.
Fantasy Football Garage checking in says, "What up? What's up, Fantasy?
What up,
AKA Candyman?
What up, Dow?
Okay, I will take Nico Collins. Now that we know no more Stephon Diggs out there in the old Houston." So Mike Robb says, you two could technically box Steve out with your 4 turn picks. Take the L and let the rest of us have a chance. Genty, and here comes the big dog. Bruni in deep thought. You gonna
No, my stuff is I have my guy queued up, but my stuff is freezing. I'm trying to make the pick.
Devon Achane. Well, you know what?
You didn't know.
I thought you were gonna take Derrick Henry, to be honest with
you. You didn't know.
Do I want CMC or Henry? Man, call me crazy, but I'm taking Derrick Henry over CMC. Give me those touchdowns.
That's interesting.
Num-nums.
Oh, my cat's here, so he's pissed.
Nice. Oh, we can always count on Disbanded Brotherhood coming in here.
Dot.
Sites says, in these drafts, how do you get the checkered shield on your avatar? Oh, man, you got to go into the thing. You got to enter so many drafts, win so much money. I think I'd have to go in and look, but that's how you get them. And the difference between the two is the black and white one is the first one you get. The advanced one is the red and white one. You can go in and look. and it'll tell you. Hold on, I might be able to tell you here.
Costs more if you got to ask.
It, forget where to go look for it. I think it's under rules.
Ask chat
Here.
GPT.
Experience. So
it's called a badge.
Yes, the badge, the black and white one is if you have played in more than 500 contests or have won more than 5 contests with combined prizes totaling a 2,500 or more. Highly experienced player, which is the red and white one, has played in more than 1,000 contests and has won more than 3 contests with prizes of at least $1,000 each.
I've won over 1,000 though, and I don't have a red.
Yeah, but it says 1,000 each.
What do you mean 1,000 each?
Like you would have had to have placed in 3 different contests of $1,000 or more.
Oh, okay. I think that's only 2.
Step your game up, bro.
Shut up. Step your game up, Barbara.
Me and Mike Rob over here with the red badges. Sure, Steve's the red. Yep, Steve, red badge. Bruni, where are you?
Oh, Steve just finished 4th at the big board. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
James Young says, yeah, 500. He says, or 500. Yeah, it's a little bit more than that, but yeah. Mike Rob, step it up, Bruni.
In this draft, I did Genty and Achan, and the other one I did, what was it, Jefferson? Why am I here?
Site says he got the goat horns last week for taking down a round 1 PGA Showdown draft. First win on UD. Well done. That is something I've not done yet. I finished 2nd a couple times, finished 5th. Yeah, the elusive goat horns. Cannot get there yet. Tough.
Someday, Andrew.
Someday. So close. So close yet so far away. Sorry, I was not thinking. I should have pulled up the board. Here is the board for everybody. My bad on that.
He's got the goat horns, but no badge. That's not fair.
That means he hasn't played it enough or won enough, technically.
It's not fair.
Stop it.
You should just get auto badge.
A couple of these teams very interesting to me. Grizzly Slimes, Bijan, Bucky Irving, Kyron Williams. That feels real nice. I'm interested to see what Just Young does here. He is Amonra, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams. Okay. Interesting. Steve has Malik Neighbors, Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison. James Young, I believe, said he's in the 10 spot. So the Century has Brian Thomas, Tyreek Hill.
Ooh, that one hurt. Needed Mike Evans there.
What to do here? Derrick Henry, Collins. Do I pair him up with Jackson? Do I just see what you're gonna do and take one of these other guys? You know what?
I'm not taking a quarterback, so I can tell you that.
I'm gonna set myself up here. Give me James Cook, and I'm gonna take whatever quarterback you don't there.
I'm not taking a quarterback.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, scroll down the board. Sorry, everybody.
Went JMO and Adunze.
I see that. All right. So I got to take between Josh Allen or Derrick Henry. Chat, 16 seconds. Who do I pick? Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
Josh Allen. If you were going to take Lamar, you should have taken Zay.
8, 7. Okay. Chat too slow. Taking Josh Allen. Now, don't you tell me what to do.
I did, and you did it.
Joshua Cook. See, there we go. I mean, I had either running back to pair up with the quarterback there, so I'm just gonna let the chat decide. You know, I'm friend of the people.
My
See?
other draft, I
They're
just
stay
went
down.
5 receivers deep: Jefferson, Hill, DJ Moore, Devontae Smith, Ted McMillan.
That's fly. Don't hate it. Do not hate it.
It's gonna look real
Okay.
bad.
So Steve, yeah, Neighbors, Bowers, Marvin Harrison, Xavier Worthy. Bruni, you got Genty, Achan, Jameson Williams, Rome, Mike
Mhm.
Raub, JJ, JSN, Terry McLaurin coming up here in a few picks. James Young has Brian Thomas, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Lamar.
Okay.
Wonder if James Young's going to take a Blake Corum. I know he's a big Blake Corum guy over Kyron.
Seems a little early.
Meant to say soak up all the Bills CDs. I'm going with all year 2 guys. Okay. That'd be interesting if
I
you
like the
can
year 2
get the
guys.
whole team like that. That'd be interesting.
I like the year 2 guys in 2025 for sure.
You hated Marvin Harrison last year.
I did, and I don't quite love him this year, but he's definitely a good candidate. Good mix in there.
Marion Hampton off the board. Mike Robb goes Zay Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts off four wide receivers. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. He says, "I think I'll hit a wall at some point." Yeah, I imagine so. There's going to be a few rounds where there's not really any year 2 guys that you really want to take. Steve, getting ready for rookies and sophomores. Like it. When are they going to give us that contest? Yeah, I mean that should be, I think, shortly after BBM, like after the draft. I think they released that one out pretty quickly. Andrew, have you heard anything on more contests or rookie sophomores coming out? No, I haven't. Ear to the ground, definitely, but I don't think they're going to do anything before they release BBM. Now, once that comes out, then I think that's when we're going to see the rookie sophomores come out shortly after that. And then I think it's open season for them to just start unleashing. Maybe I'll hit up Hope over there and see if there's any intel on anything. I know they try to keep it close to the vest though, as much as possible. Meg
Chuba ahead of
surprised Steve
Mixon.
didn't take Hampton.
I don't love that. Still rather
Steve
have
said it used to be
Mixon over Chuba.
prior to the draft. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, with the maybe they do, but I just feel like they're just waiting to unleash BBM.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Robb, I think he's just being a dick. Says Andrew when new contest. Just piling it on. All right. So Mike Robb came back and got Jalen Hurts then after taking Flowers. Did think it's funny that he took Hurts away from the Devontae Smith guy. I was wondering if he was going to get Hurts. Well done, Mike, playing defense like it. Steve has some year 2 guys that he could get. I don't know if he's going to want to, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down with that, especially with the scenario with like Burrow with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. But you also have to have some other like uniqueness in there because if you advance Hurts, you're still going to advance against Hurts with the Philly stacks against them.
yeah. Steven WC23 asks, do they release BBM before schedule comes out? Yes, they do. So you got a few weeks of drafting BBM without the schedule release, and then when that comes out in was that May? They do that, right? Then we'll know.
Right after the draft, yeah. The draft will be over that last weekend of April.
Yep.
Oh, Andrew, gonna piss me off. That much I can tell.
You think so?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know like what you're looking at here that I'm gonna piss you off with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind. Leave it to that guy who's taking all my good players.
Oh, okay. You wanted Sutton 10-4?
Yeah, I wanted Sutton and Mike Evans. He took as well. You probably
What do I want to do here? You know what? I'll hop back on the Chris Olave train for another season.
Okay. I suppose I'll get a share of your boy, Debo. It's the ones who get paid that get laid. Debo and Ridley.
Yep, you like Ridley.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are going to feel even more comfortable when Cam Ward gets drafted there. He's looking sharp.
Hmm. You know what? Give me Dave Montgomery.
Yeah, tough for me to get behind like Jerry Jeudy or Jalen Waddle at that ADP still.
Yeah, I thought about taking Pickens.
I mean, it's the assumption that Rodgers is going to be the QB, but DK going there, I still think I feel more comfortable with that pick.
Meg says, Steve and I were just talking today how much we like Ridley with QB upgrade.
Who did they add as like a third guy? Someone random. Depth chart is not very scary.
I forget. Oh, looks like I took James Young, a Monty, and said he reached 15 spots for Najee. Fantasy Football Garage. I'm on Ridley. Who is his target competition?
Van Jefferson, that's who it was. Oh my god. I mean, I guess they draft a receiver, or I don't know. I don't think Tyler Lockett's the answer. But yeah, right now he has no competition for targets whatsoever.
Yeah. So what's the? Yeah, I mean Calvin Ridley and then Traylon Burks, who we all know follows the Mike
Is he
Williams
this
path of
year's
not staying on the.
Quentin Johnston?
No,
No,
he is not. Don't disrespect Quentin Johnston like that.
unreal.
Yeah, I mean they're obviously going to add somebody.
You're lost.
Chig's probably the best second pass catcher on the team behind Ridley. Well, I guess if you want to count out Tajay or Pollard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chig, top 5 Chig.
Yeah, Chig. I'd such high hopes for Chig.
Top 5.
He could have been top 6 based off stats.
Based off of stats.
That was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. 2 year remove, Bruni. You're living in the past.
I think it's 3 years. Technically, the year that he got the stats.
Yes, 3 years ago stats. It was 2 years ago. I wrote that article about how I.
I'm trying to think who else they could add at receiver.
No, a rookie.
No, I mean like free agency, of course, a rookie. But I mean like
Oh.
for like, is there anyone out there or someone that I mean, I guess you could always say Brandon Ayuk if he does get traded, but his bonus kicks in very soon here, so like he'd need to get traded in the next like handful of days, literally. Kicks in 20 million on the 1st of April, so that's a big deal. That's a pretty significant benchmark. Yeah, Amari Cooper. There you go. Like that would, but that's not exciting, right? Like Amari Cooper with Ridley and Cam Ward. I don't think that moves the needle for us.
Steven says Elijah Moore, who's serviceable, but again, like not a scary competition guy.
No.
Steve just pointing out Ridley had exactly or almost the exact same production as Flowers, and now he gets a big QB upgrade.
Yeah, and he was a home run hitter. I mean, he was scoring touchdowns, with some frequency there. So I mean, it was boom or bust, of course, but I mean, you look at the situation of the Titans last year. Yeah, not amazing.
Yeah, do not love. What are my chances Steve doesn't take my guy, and so does the Century?
I just don't rightly know.
Jalen Warren just sitting there. No big deal.
That's your boy.
Everyone disrespecting Jalen Warren. It's fine. I hear it.
Scoop him up. That's your boy. You already have 3 running backs. You won't do it.
You won't do it.
You won't do it.
Oh. Okay. So he was doing
Okay.
if he took my guy, he's doing the strategy I was going to do. So I'm gonna take Khalil Shakir, pair up with Josh Allen.
Very, very easy pick there, I'd say. Yeah.
Yep. I thought he was gonna take Shakir, and then I was gonna have to try to do what he is now going to do.
Yeah. And you thought you were going to get Jalen Warren, but suck on these nuts.
No, jeez. You suck on these nuts.
Yeah, you thought it was going to happen.
You thought. Ayuk. Downs. I like Josh Downs. God, the quarterback situation there just scares the living bejesus out of him. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm still going to do it. Sorry. Sorry, James Young. Sorry. I didn't want to, but I have to.
Because he's so good, I know.
It's a guy that I mean.
Oh, he's a guy.
He's a guy.
He's a dude.
Wait,
Can
does
you?
he?
I know you're really distracted by everything going on.
You know what? It doesn't
Can you
really
pull the
matter.
board down?
Young has Young has Mike Evans as well. So that's why he grabbed Baker. I thought he was trying to get McMillan in there as well.
Well, who wouldn't want McMillan? I just read some news about Chris Godwin that says he's got a pretty good chance of being ready for week 1. You know what I do when I hear that, Andrew? I tax it 2 weeks. He'll be ready week 3. Let's go.
Jeff, so Tim D checking in obviously says Ridley's a target monster. He gets fed the ball constantly. Jeff T says, has anyone drafted a kicker yet? Disbanded. Other than the dot says I did. Says this guy knows ball. Love it.
Downs is a good constellation prize.
Yeah. Downs is good. I really like Downs. I wish they just had a better quarterback situation there.
All right. So this other draft, I went Caleb Williams, Tyrone Tracy, Aaron Jones, Tony Pollard, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, Devontae Smith, Ted McMillan. You guys would have been in trouble.
All right, let's check in.
You're welcome.
Let's check in on some of these other teams. So Century James has Brian Thomas, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Lamar Jackson, Cortland Sutton, Najee, Baker, and Josh Downs. Steve has Malik Neighbors, Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison, Xavier Worthy, Alvin Kamara, Travian Henderson, Tony Pollard, Travis Hunter. Bruni, do you remember when I was getting Travis Hunter way down the board? Look at him now sitting at 88. Shoo. Jeez. Mike Robb has JJ, JSN, Terry McLaurin, Zay Flowers, Hertz, Luther Burden, Aaron Jones, TJ Hawkinson. Somebody setting up a Minnesota stack.
Okay. I'm with it.
Let's see. There's a Patty Mahomes guy. Did he take anybody? He did not. No. Okay. Did take Tyrone Tracy, though. Good pick. 1,000-yard rusher, Tyrone Tracy.
That's true. And look at the upgrades that he just got at quarterback. Whoa.
I was so excited to watch Jameis Winston again.
I know. Oh. It's just not. It's so wrong. It's criminal, as a matter of fact.
That guy just went back-to-back QBs. Kyler, Jared Goff.
Outright ridiculous.
He has stacked with Goff. 2 stacks with Goff. He has McBride. Okay, that's a good little pairing there for him. Oh, another back-to-back quarterback. Oh, Bruni. Bo Nix got taken from you. Oh, no, never mind. You didn't get Cortland Sutton.
I know. I thought you may have known. There I go thinking again. What are you doing here? Don't do it.
Not sure yet.
Did something drastically change about from me? Did something drastically change for Travis Hunter somehow, or just people just not believing that he's a corner?
I don't know. Like, I'm not 100% sure, to be fully honest with you.
Okay.
Bruni, I'm going to take a wide receiver first.
Sure.
If you're wondering.
You do that.
Take myself Rashad Bateman. Oh, okay. You're just doubling up on tight ends. That's okay.
Did you need one? Did you need one?
I mean, I'm good not taking one there. I have enough
Yeah,
Tyler
good,
Warner.
because they're mine. Yeah, get out of here.
Oh, well, do I take Keon Coleman for the Buffalo stack again? I have two. You know what? Give me Diggs. Steve says, I don't think he will be a full-time corner, especially if he lands with the Patriots. Meg says, I believe he'll be wide receiver enough to still pay off the ADP, especially if to Pats. And he's best wide receiver in this class. Sounds like at least 50-50 the teams want him at wide receiver. I still think that he can go to the Giants. The Giants could use him on both sides of the ball as well.
I just don't think anyone wants to use him at both sides of the ball. I think that you could be buying him at a discount if he just winds up being a receiver.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, again, what did I get him at? 130 something?
That's just it. I don't know. It just seems weird. And when players want to do like, oh, the special stuff, I want to play both sides of the ball. I guess I'm more worried about an injury more than anything. It's not even like, oh, the discount versus the actual cost versus like what he actually is as a talent. If you play that many snaps significant snaps on both sides of the ball, I think you're getting hurt in the NFL as a rookie.
Yeah, but like, in recent years, have we seen a guy like him come into the draft and be as good as he is in college on both sides?
Well,
of
we
the
haven't seen anybody play both sides of the ball, so no.
Deion Sanders did.
Okay. I mean, not the like new era football though. Like when was the last
No,
year?
exactly. That's what I'm saying is like, you're saying that you assume that he's like really not going to play wide receiver, but I don't think we've seen anybody come in.
Oh, I
the
don't
NFL.
claim any assumption of my own in this situation. I have no idea, and that's the only pause that I have when his name comes around me at his ADP. The 20% feels like a lot. That feels like a commitment. I'm not even happy that I have as much Stephon Diggs that I do. So,
Yeah. From a financial standpoint, he would be smart to primarily be a wide receiver.
that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Didn't Slayton just get paid more money than like what they could have given Saquon Barkley?
I think it was pretty comparable. Yes.
Yeah, like what the hell? Yeah, it's just receivers versus running backs, but yeah, I mean that's cool. But then you get somebody like a young hothead player that wants to go out there and put up stats on both sides of the ball, and he winds up getting hurt.
Yeah, I know it's tough. It's tough to say,
There's no argument for one direction or the other. It's just like do you get a discount or don't you? And it was awesome when you got him because you got him fresh off that news that he's going to be a corner. So literally, people just let him sit like 38 picks in that draft.
Dude, yeah, so long.
Yeah.
Meg says he's a unicorn. If you drafted a Pats, he could be around 4 or 5 in BBM. I don't think that's where he should go, but I think your thinking is correct.
He could go anywhere, and the coach just says, "Hey, he's a receiver," and we're all like that. That happens. If I'm a head coach, I play him at receiver. Like you can get a lot more experience out of corner in the open market, in free agency, in trading for players. I don't know. Just be a receiver guy. Why you got to do this?
Just be a receiver guy.
Come on, guy. It's not that hard. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't see the fuss to mess around playing on defense. But yet he's labeled like his position is labeled at corner right now. No, like his official designation position that you're like putting down on your player card, fill out CB. So unless he's just trying to like, finagle the draft capital, like, oh, I'll just tell everybody I'm going to CB so I can go to a good team. So don't know if that's going to work.
Mike Rob says just
I
trying
need
to
to
follow
stop
the way
seeing that commercial. I see that commercial all the time. You need to follow Pelosi's picks. She sold what is it, Nvidia before it busted?
Yeah. NVIDIA. Yeah.
Yeah, like right before it busted, she sold and made a bunch of money. I only know that because I like what was it? I bought stock for the first time and I was like, oh, everyone's saying like AI stock's gonna go up. Everybody keeps saying this. AI stock's gonna go up. AI stock's gonna go up with Trump in office. And I was like, oh sure, I'll buy one. I'll buy a little AI stock. You know what happened? It started tanking like right away. I lost like $15. Went from like
Yeah, I lost like $15.
well, listen, it went from 125 to 110, and I was like, hey, this isn't right. Like, what the hell? And then now it's at 77. I got off at a $15 loss. That's pretty solid.
Yeah,
I was
but
like, what the hell? 77 a share.
the market in general has taken a hit.
That's not very good.
Daniel Jeremiah Meg says that Daniel Jeremiah said it will be fascinating to see how they read the card because the team drafting him can choose what position to put on the card to read draft night. That is true.
Oh, wow.
I hope whoever drafts him makes it be announced as wide receiver / cornerback. Just throw both out there.
At punter. At
Swiss
kick
Army
return,
knife.
Travis Hunter.
We don't really want to label him. We're gonna let him label himself.
Hilarious.
I don't know if you saw. You didn't even make a comment. I drafted Quentin Johnston again.
You stacked him, so
I did.
I'll let it abide.
If they say CB first, his ADP drops 5 rounds.
Let's go.
And he said the order they word the card is interesting. Yeah.
Still have not drafted a quarterback. If everyone wants to get ready to snipe me.
Well, I haven't drafted a tight end yet.
Well, I have 2.
Green Bean in your other draft says missed his pick and went to his last round Q reminder.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, that's not great. And then we see the QB and OC of the team fight for him to be an offense the whole time.
That would be fun.
Yeah, very interesting. I hate that I live in Pennsylvania and cannot bet on the draft because I think it's very interesting to bet on where Travis Hunter actually goes.
Yep. 1000%.
Yeah. Still think the Giants just take him.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Giants and Pats seem like the best hedging opportunities. If you get plus money out of both, then you just throw a couple shekels both ways. Steve, okay, Steve. All right. Out here grabbing Bryce Young. Okay. Was that necessary, Steve?
Was it necessary?
Was that necessary? I might just have to take Adam Thielen now, Steve. I wasn't going to do it. Steve's like, I'll take Jalen Cohen. Shit.
I mean, your boy Adam Thielen's still sitting there.
He is, yes.
Give me some good old Jerome Ford. Mike Rob says, Andrew, any word from your buddy Wiles on losing so badly in a tourney challenge? I have definitely talked to him a bunch. We haven't really discussed that too much, though. So I have to go in and look because I know I was doing decent in one of my brackets.
Tim D asking about last 2 picks. I mean, the upside rookies are pretty much washed out by the last 2 rounds. Really, anyone that just looks like they have a clear path to touches. MVS has been one that's been popping up for me. He had a lot of success with the Saints with Clint Kubiak. Now they're going to be together in Seattle, playing behind JSN Cooper Kupp. I think that's a good situation. Dang, not letting Steve have Adam Thielen. Dang, he goes Jalen Coker.
You grabbed
Layups.
Cam Ward.
Layups.
Really? Cam Ward over Matt Stafford and Tua. Okay.
I just stacked him with Ridley is the assumption.
Who are the guys you guys tried? Oh yeah, Las Vegas. Yeah, he says MVS. Good call. Forgot about him. Deep threat. That is when I first read that. That is not what I read. Thank God I reread it. He says dagger. Couple spike weeks and you're good. He has Ridley.
Yeah, I mean the clear assumption is that Cam Ward's going to Tennessee. Do you have someone else that's going to be the first overall pick?
I mean, I'm gonna say like Shadir.
Should do your roll call.
Oh, there's your Brenton Strange, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good pick. It's a better pick than Demario Douglas right now. I'll tell you that.
I mean, they play two different positions, so that makes sense.
Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying.
Where they're going. Yeah, we got a minute over here. Slayton Toller are good 19th round guys. Yeah, Slayton's solid, but he also just drops the ball a ton.
You've seen I haven't taken a tight end yet because you already know what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
You already know who coming on down the team, Rob.
Don't let him have him, guys. Everybody, Zach Ertz.
My last name
now.
is my last name is 4 letters. His last name is 4 letters.
Right now, everybody on it. I
mean, just it's so crazy to me. Well, I just don't understand it.
No mercy.
I mean, I gotta worry about Steve. He likes him too. You know what I mean?
Tolbert looks a lot better with no Cooks. But they brought back Kavonte Turbin, and they love using him as a deep threat.
I mean, yeah, like twice a game, maybe.
They just re-signed him. Did not need to do that.
Did you see what he did on kickoffs? I would re-sign him too. Yeah.
Where do you think
Tyreek started? Took Blake Corum. Bastards.
I thought you wanted Zach Ertz.
I do, but I still I got 2 picks.
You thought I was going to let you have Zach Ertz after all that hollering I just did?
No, hell no. I just knew you wouldn't take Blake Corum if he was still there.
I don't think I need.
Don't even feed me that. Like, yeah, I could have thought about it. You don't like Blake Corum. Stop it.
Why don't I like Blake Corum?
I don't know why you don't like Blake Corum.
Who told you I don't like Blake Corum?
You say it with your eyes.
Who put that out there?
Max says 80% Zach. Yeah, I'm up there. It is wild for me, but I don't get it. He outscored every single person in this range, and yet he's going still way down here.
Yeah, love is an interesting word for it.
Now, I know what's going to happen. He's going to be gone, and I'm going to have to pick somebody else. Luckily, I have a backup plan, so it's okay.
Sure.
I can, as friends would say, pivot.
Sure.
Oh, my God. The disrespect. Oh, no, he has Drake May. Never mind. Steve's building a good team. I see why he's doing that.
Get out of here. Trying to get all up in Steve's business.
You know what's would be funny? If he's still there, I should just not take him and see if you actually are going to take him.
Zach Ertz?
You already got 2 tight ends.
It would not be smart for you to let him go to me.
Your boy Cole Kmet's there. You're going to really take Ertz? Oh,
why would I take Cole Kmet?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would I?
Well, you like him. I mean, come on.
He's a guy.
You think I'm going to let him sit there? Come on.
He's a guy. Yeah, it's smart. Man. Smart.
Everyone's going to, I'll be laughing all the way to the bank when Zach Ertz is, tight end somewhere 6 through 10, and he's been drafted as disrespectful tight end. What is he right now? Oh, I'm going to laugh all the way to the bank.
Oh, you work at a bank. That makes sense.
I do. Yeah. Believe me, every morning when I drive there, I'm not laughing. I'm crying.
So you're going there every day. Do you understand the irony and the sarcasm here?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, going to the bank's not that special. You go every day.
You know what? Give me Braylon Allen. Come on, Don.
It's an okay pick.
I like Braylon Allen.
It's an okay pick.
I think he's one of the only year 2 guys that doesn't really have to worry about a new guy coming in and taking over, because Braylon Allen showed that he was serviceable when needed.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some other guys out there that are in serious need of their team not taking one of these rookie running backs.
Serious. It's very serious.
Steve likes Ertz over Henry, but kind of like all these tight ends in this range. Says there are a few tight ends in the last few rounds too, Tim. Mason Taylor had a good pro day, I believe.
Juwan Johnson going in the later rounds. Ty Conklin going in the later rounds. Signed with the Chargers. Been getting a lot of Alec Pierce recently on wide receiver falls.
Okay.
Been backing up his ADP.
Thought process on that?
I mean, the numbers have gotten better. He's used as a deep threat. I think he had like 8 total touchdowns last year, moving the needle. If Richardson is the QB for any significant amount of time, those two seem to have a pretty good connection. And, Dan Jones can throw it downfield, sort of.
Sort of, yeah. He can.
7 touchdowns on 37 catches. Rich man's Nick Westbrook-Akine.
I was going to say, I was like, what is he, Nick Westbrook-Akine? Icon, Akine. Tomato.
Mm-hmm. Higbee, Steve saying in the chat.
Yes.
I like Jack Besh. I think he's going to be a nice late round wide receiver stash.
Rusbo ran slow.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, I don't either, really, but
did you see my post about that?
Was it the comparison with other dude?
Yeah, no, I just listed off like Cooper Kupp, Jerry Rice, the other names I'm already forgetting. But yeah, I mean, just like Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen was, I think, technically hurt, but just like ridiculously good players with terrible 40s. Pierce led the league in yards per catch. Get him, Steve. Let him know. Put him on notice, Steve.
Jalen Royals goes. Bruni, if you're looking for another quarterback, Shadir Sanders coming up.
I have 3, so I'll be all right.
Oh, 10-4. Also,
Thanks.
Yeah, you took Derek Carr for me. That was going to be my third. So thanks for that, by the way.
You're welcome.
I got Chris Olave, so it's not a big deal.
You thought that you had Chris Olave. You don't have Chris Olave. It's week 5, and he's already gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take Jameis Winston.
Screw you, Big Mo. Screw you, Big Mo. Don't do it, Steve. Okay, Shard Smith. Okay, all right. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. It's helpful, Steve. Oh, what's Andrew gonna do to piss me off? What did you just take? You son of a bitch.
That's what you get for taking Derek Carr. Suck it, Trebek.
You son of a bitch.
I had no intention of taking him, but I just realized you took Derek Carr. I'm like, nope, not letting him have it now.
Unreal.
That's right. Unreal indeed.
I got the secret weapon. I got MVS. MVS and Restrepo.
That is what you get.
Don't you tell me what I get. I get lots of things.
Yeah, like sniped. What?
More like syphilis, but you know who's counting.
Okay.
Hey.
Just gonna pass on that one.
Can't decide which draft I like better. Probably ours.
Kyle Williams, who I just took, getting a bunch of hype as of recent.
He is. He's getting that internet love.
Yep.
Typically fade internet love. That seems early for Mostert. That seems early for Mo.
I mean, really, you know, dude, I mean, we you and I both know this. We're veterans, dude. Round 17, 18, 19, 20. Just take guys. There's no,
Just take dudes.
I mean, who cares?
Just taking dudes, that's all.
Tim D already in here. Man, I can't wait for week 1.
Feel
You
that,
and me both, brother.
Feel that, brother.
This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue.
That's awesome.
This
That's
is our
love that
Colts.
song. Love
Whether
that song.
win or lose, we love them for the shoe. Oh yeah, just so awesome.
That's great.
The Bruni's badge disagrees that he is a veteran. All right, we are in round 19. 2 rounds to go. Well, one more after this round. Bruni, I'm currently sitting at 2682, balanced.
I am 3582.
I'm trying to decide if I want to take another quarterback or not. I mean, I have Josh Allen and Justin Herbert. Like, I don't really feel like I need to.
Mm-hmm.
So I could not do that.
Might could not, he says. Savion.
You want me to help you make a pick, Bruni?
Who do you think I should pick?
There's a stack there that I like for you.
Chig?
Nope. I'll make my pick and I'll tell you here. Hold on.
Brandon Cooks?
Yes, that is actually who it is. I like that for you.
Did someone take? No, where did he go? There he is. Yeah, there you
go. Mike Robb says my final pick will be a declaration of war.
Okay.
All right, I need a tight end. Meg set him in there, and you know what? I'm just going to pull the trigger as a third tight end. Give me Mason Taylor. I finished off 2783. Is it scary going into a 20 round draft and only coming out with 2 quarterbacks?
No. The one I did before this was Caleb and Burrow.
Okay.
I am at 3593.
I'm wondering, so I'm gonna ask the chat. Would you rather have Caleb and Burrow or Allen and Herbert? If you're just going with two. So that's Caleb and Burrow, Allen or Herbert. Which combo do you like better?
I think that's easily Caleb and Burrow.
Is it? Let's let the people decide. Just got curious.
What QB was Herbert last year?
Good question.
Caleb was 16. We talked about that last week.
Let me go in and look.
James says Allen Herbert. He likes that one.
Tim D likes the Burrow side on that.
Tim D says he's going to throw for 6,000 yards.
Let's see. As soon as why is Fantasy Pros loading so slow?
Steven says Allen Herbert as well. Love both.
Herbert finishes QB 13.
So slightly ahead.
Allen was 2, Herbert 13, Burrow was 3, and Caleb Williams for 15. So pretty even matchup between the two. I mean, Meg says she likes both. That's tough. Look at her just making both kids happy.
That's tough.
All right, let's go back and we can go to the teams here. So first up, we have our man, the chat overlord, Mike Money Rob coming in. I like me and Mike share the same last name, just different spelling. 3683. He went. Are you paying attention, Bruni? You're looking down at your phone. Pay attention. Eyes up here, Jim.
Finishing this other draft. Calm down.
Eyes over here, Jim. All right, we got 3683, Jalen Hurts, JJ McCarthy, Jackson Dart, Aaron Jones, Charbonnet, Javonte Williams, Ray Davis, Nick Chubb, Will Shipley.
Damn,
wide receivers. JJ, JSN, Terry McLaurin, Zay Flowers, Luther Burden, Hollywood Brown, Josh Palmer, Jalen Tolbert. Tight ends, TJ Hawkinson, Dallas Goedert, Ben Sinnott. Oh, look at that. Ben Sinnott. Jesus. What a guy.
Who are you sucking up to there, Rob? Huh?
Jeez.
Which Commanders fan are you going after here?
I mean, we know Zach Ertz is the guy, but maybe, maybe they get him back in.
7.4.
7.4. I mean, so I like his stacks here with the Minnesota. I had pointed that out during the draft that he was setting himself up for that. I like the two running backs here. Down here, you're going to need a little bit of help, I think, personally, to get some points. I like his wide receivers, though. I mean, he starts out with 5 just boomers right here. Love that. Got some high upside guys here. Tight ends, very good fillers from week to week. Some touchdown guys here. Ben Sinnott, wild card, baby, right there. Overall, not too bad. Got some good stacks in there. I'm going to go, give me 7-7.
Not advancing.
All right, next up, fake James Young, which we aren't going to. Justy Young. Just stop it. Steve, 3683. Again, just right there. Steady, balanced. Drake May, Bryce Young, Shedder Sanders. Running backs, Alvin Kamara, Travion Henderson, Tony Pollard, Devin Neal, Brashard Smith, Khalil Herbert. Oh, random Khalil Herbert sighting. Wide receivers, Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison, Xavier Worthy, Travis Hunter, Rashid Shaheed, Jalen Coker, Jalen Knoll, Savion Williams. Tight ends, Brock Bowers, Colston Loveland, Hunter Henry. So has some stacks here with the May. Got a couple of New England guys in there, I believe, right? One. Oh, wait, no, they only have one? I thought he had 2. Nope, just the one. Bryce Young has Jalen Coker, obviously, in there for him. Anybody else? No. And then wildcard, Shedeur Sanders could maybe have a stack somewhere lying in here. Not bad. Has great players at every position, except for the quarterback. I mean, yet to be determined on these two.
No, I got to be honest. I don't love it, Steve. Just being you pay me to be honest on here. So I don't know. I thought Mike Rob's team was bad. I think it's better than this one.
Oh, geez.
Damn. I'm gonna say 7-2.
7-2. Okay.
There's definitely an employer bonus in there somewhere.
I don't mind this. I mean, he has some, like I said, he has some good
You
players.
don't mind it. You hate Khalil Herbert. This is
Yeah,
why we can't listen to you. What are you talking? You have to be honest with the
I
people.
don't like Khalil Herbert,
You
but
hate
I
Khalil
said he has
Herbert.
great players at every position. The
If
quarterback, I don't love the
if
room.
I drafted Khalil Herbert, you would be roasting me to the bank and back.
Steve said I sniped digs from him. I did that not intentionally. I did realize
You
that
did it
after I took it, and I
intentionally.
looked at Steve's. I'm like, oh shit.
You did it intentionally. In fact,
I'm
the
gonna
team would look so
go
much better if you
as
didn't do that.
balanced as this team is. I'm gonna give him a balanced 7.5.
Wow.
Next
There's a
up
kiss-ass
on
bonus in that one.
the list is James Young, the Century. He went 2.693. Lamar Baker, like that quarterback combo.
That's a good
Najee, which he did
start.
pull up the board. Your boy Travis Etienne, wrong.
This is 0 RB here. So pick 63.
Najee, Travis Etienne, Tank Bigsby going to Jags for the. Don't love that if I got to be honest with him. Jordan Mason, Rashad White, Sean Tucker, also two Tampa Bay guys. All right, James Young. Listen, we're gonna learn you up here something. This I don't like how you built this running back. If you would have went one guy here and one guy here, fine. But two guys here who aren't the main guy and two guys here, don't love that. I'll be honest with you.
I don't like
Do
it.
not. I understand what you're doing. I do. I get it. You're like, oh, I might be
What's
able to get
the deal with
guy.
Sean Tucker?
I don't love that personally, but I understand it. Wide receivers: Brian Thomas, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Cortland Sutton, Josh Downs, Adam Thielen, Ayo Manners. How you say it?
Ayo Manor.
God, I can't get that right. Jesus. Troy Franklin, Parker Washington, Isaiah Likely, Pat Freiermuth, Dalton Schultz. So tight ends, I don't hate this right here. Actually, like he got some weekly upside in this. Wide receivers started off four great wide receivers like that. Yeah, these okay, they're fine. Like I don't hate these guys other than Adam Thielen, of course. Don't hate that. It's okay.
This is the best one I've seen so far, so I'm gonna give this
really
one a 7-8.
Yeah,
it would be an 8 if you just had one really good, like one okay tight end. They're all lottery tickets.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with the tight ends. I have a problem with this running back situation here.
I have more of a problem with the tight ends. I think in this format, this is where you draft Sean Tucker. Yeah, I get what you mean, like doubling up Jacksonville, doubling up Tampa. If those teams both have buys the same week, you're really hurting. But right now, the information we have, I'm going 7-7. Love the QBs, love the receivers. I'm in 7-7.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna go 7-1. Just the running back room scares me a lot.
Does not like. I've drafted uglier than that.
Come back, try again with us. All right, I'm next up. 2783. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Derrick Henry, James Cook, David Montgomery, Jerome Ford, Isaac Orendo, Braylon Allen, and Roshan Johnson. Yeah. Wide receivers: Nico Collins, Chris Olave, Khalil Shakir, Jalen McMillan, Rashad Bateman, Steph Diggs, Quentin Johnston, Kyle Williams. Tight ends: Zach Ertz, Juwan Johnson, Mason Taylor. Bruni,
really like your running backs, like the quarterbacks, the receivers. Go down to your receivers. Yeah, I'm in with Jalen. I think it's pretty good. I think you're in the lead here.
Oh my God.
I think you're in the lead here. It's only because I told everybody not to let you have Zach Ertz, and they did. They didn't listen. Take the coaching draft room. Just listen up. You were supposed to let him fall to me, and I would have taken him from you. And then you sniped Juwan Johnson, also a good pick. You son of a bitch. I'm going to go 8-2. I think the only thing that can beat this team is my team.
Okay. Onward to Bruni's team. You went 5-3. Or I'm sorry, 3-5. 9-3.
What a collection of quarterbacks. Holy cow.
5-3.
Wow.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
There's at least 2 Hall of Famers in that threesome right there. Oh my goodness.
3-5-9-3. Excuse me. Cam Ward, Sam Darnold, Derek Carr.
Dudes.
Running back, Ashton Genty, Devon Achan, Jalen Warren, like me some Jalen Warren, J.K. Dobbins, Jalen Wright, Jameson Williams, Rome Odunze, Debo, Calvin Ridley, Egbuka, Keenan Allen, Restrepo, MVS, Brandon Cooks, Tyler Warren, David Njoku, and the Chig Train.
Try telling me you don't love it. Try telling me that I'm not advancing. Try.
Your quarterback situation is there's some stuff to be desired here. It's okay. Cam Ward, wild card. Sam Darnold, new team. We've seen him be awful on teams, and we've seen him be good on teams that know how to use him. So again, okay. And dump down Derek. You stole him from me, so that's half a point right there taken from you. But I do like Derek Carr as a third quarterback. Running backs, I like your top three guys. Like that's solid right there. Don't really love Dobbins. I mean, who knows where he goes. And I do like Jalen Wright. I'll probably be higher on him than most come BBM, just because I think what he can do. You did double pair him here with Achan. I don't love that you only took 5 running backs and have the pairing of those two personally, but I don't hate it either. It's okay. Wide receivers, like your top 3 guys. Ridley, I'm not as in on Ridley as everybody else is, so it's fine. Love Egbuka, though. You came back with that. And then down here, love the Brandon Cooks pairing. Maybe somebody, was in on that as well for you, so I like that. Don't love MVS. Keenan Allen, God knows where he goes as well.
Got MVS with Sam Darnold. Calm down.
I know. Just don't love MVS.
MVS, week 17, baby. I'll see you there.
That's your week 17, darling?
I'll see you there. Yeah. The Seahawks in shambles. Nothing to play for. Sam Darnold.
Not even starting Sam Darnold.
More money. Wants to get an extension.
And then we have your tight end room. I do like Warren and I like Njoku. Chig I was a lot more in on him before than I am now, but I still like Chig. So I don't hate this either. Pretty
hey, look at the pass catchers for the Titans and tell me you hate Chig. All right.
Exactly. No, I understand
hard to
that.
do.
I do understand that. Overall, not terrible. I don't like it more than my team, like not being
my
biased.
team is smoking your team.
Oh, stop it. Oh, you know what? Chat, weigh in. Bruni's team or my team? Which one's better?
I'll tell you much. This much I will tell you, Andrew. We're advancing.
Okay.
I like our teams the most.
I'm gonna give you. I mean, like I don't hate the team as much as I give you shit. I'm gonna give you a 7-8. Like I said, I don't like it better than my team, and you gave me an 8 too.
Number 1 team right here. Number 1.
It is. All right.
You're into it.
Could be worse.
You're really into it. It's okay. You can let everybody know how into it you are. All right. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate everybody for. What are you doing?
Sorry, I didn't realize you also removed it.
Unreal. This guy. Unreal. Just like, no, look at my draft. Look at my draft. Hope everyone had fun tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Smash the like button on your way out. Send the video to a friend. Send it to a pal. Tell them to hit the subscribe button. They don't have to watch us. They just need to help you, get into that $500 giveaway.
But they should watch us.
Prizes. All right.
Steven coming in. Great show. As always. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Andrew, anything sure
come back. Come back tomorrow. Sibling Showdown. Meg, Steve. Get more Meg and Steve ping-ponging off each other. Great time to watch. Keep coming back, everybody. Appreciate you guys as always, and we will see y'all next week. Bruni, tagline us out, buddy.
Lovely. Take care. Be well, be good. If you guys can't be good at it. We'll see you.